Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we break down complex business concepts into actionable insights that you can use to propel your career or venture forward. I'm your host, Louis Riskwiser, and today we're going to explore a fascinating topic that has been a game changer for many successful businesses: network effects. So, what are network effects? In simple terms, network effects refer to the phenomenon where the value of a product, service, or platform increases exponentially as more users or customers join it. Think of it like a party. The more people who attend, the more fun and valuable the experience becomes for everyone involved. This concept is crucial in today's business world because it can create a self-reinforcing cycle of growth where the more users you attract, the more attractive your offering becomes to others. The idea of network effects has been around for decades, dating back to the work of economists like Jeff Rolfs and Hal Varian, who first described the concept in the 1970s. Since then, it has become a key strategy for businesses looking to achieve rapid growth and scale. As my colleague Andrew Chen, a renowned entrepreneur and investor, once said, network effects are the secret sauce that makes many successful companies defensible and valuable. One of the core principles of network effects is the concept of Metcalfe's law, which states that the value of a network grows quadratically with the number of users. This means that as more users join a platform, the potential connections between them increase exponentially, creating a snowball effect that drives growth. For example, when Facebook had only 10 million users, it was still a relatively small platform. But as it grew to 100 million users, and then to 1 billion users, its value increased dramatically, making it one of the most valuable companies in the world. Another key principle is the idea of positive feedback loops, where the actions of one user create value for others, which in turn attracts more users, creating a virtuous cycle. This can be seen in platforms like Airbnb, where hosts benefit from the reviews and ratings of previous guests, making their listings more attractive to future guests. Similarly, on platforms like LinkedIn, users benefit from the connections and endorsements of their peers, making it more valuable for them to participate. One notable case study is that of PayPal, which was able to achieve rapid growth by leveraging its user base to create a network effect. By offering incentives for users to refer their friends and family, PayPal was able to expand its user base quickly, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of growth. Today, PayPal is one of the largest online payment platforms in the world, with over 340 million active accounts. Another example is that of Uber, which used network effects to disrupt the traditional taxi industry. By creating a platform that connected drivers and riders, Uber was able to create a network effect that drove down prices and increased convenience for users. As more drivers joined the platform, it became more attractive to riders, who in turn created more demand for drivers, creating a virtuous cycle. However, network effects can also have negative consequences if not managed properly. For example, the rise of social media platforms has led to concerns about congestion, spam, and even regulatory issues. A notable example of this is the case of Friendster, one of the first social media platforms which failed to scale effectively and eventually lost out to Facebook. So, how can you apply network effects to your own business or career? First, identify areas where your product or service can benefit from increased user engagement or participation. This could be through creating online communities, hosting events, or developing features that encourage collaboration or sharing. Second, focus on building a strong core value proposition that attracts early adopters and sets the stage for future growth. Third, invest in infrastructure and governance to ensure that your platform can scale efficiently and sustainably. For example, if you're a startup looking to create a new social media platform, you might start by creating a small, engaged community of users who are passionate about your niche. You could then use incentives, such as rewards or recognition, to encourage these early adopters to invite their friends and family to join the platform. In addition, researchers have identified several key strategies for creating and leveraging network effects, including 1. creating a strong core value proposition that attracts early adopters. 2. Building a robust infrastructure that can scale with user growth. 3. Implementing incentives and rewards to encourage user engagement and participation. 4. Fostering a sense of community and social interaction among users. 5. Continuously monitoring and adapting to user feedback and needs. By applying these strategies, businesses can create powerful network effects that drive growth, engagement, and value for their users. In conclusion, network effects is a powerful concept that can help businesses achieve exponential growth and create lasting value for their users. By understanding the principles of network effects and applying them strategically, entrepreneurs and business leaders can build platforms that are not only successful but also transformative. Remember, every great business starts with a strong foundation, and network effects can be a key component of that foundation. As the renowned entrepreneur and investor Peter Thiel once said, "The next Bill Gates will not build an operating system. The next Larry Page or Sergey Brin won't make a search engine. If you are copying these guys, you aren't learning from them. Instead, focus on creating something new and innovative that leverages network effects to create value for your users." That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count, and don't be afraid to think big and aim high.